Welcome to this video. My name is Suprit and my hacker name is Sectator. Today we are going to learn to solve a CTF machine called Blue. This machine is based upon real world scenario for exploitation of eternal blue vulnerability. This security flaw was discovered in Microsoft operating system in SMB services for version 1. SMB is also called as Samba services, which is used for file sharing between the remote host and the remote desktop. Since this security flaw was discovered in Microsoft operating system, it is also called as MS17010 zero-day exploit. The SMB services used ports 139 and 445. So let's exploit further. Hacking machine Kali Linux has been started, as well as the vulnerable machine Blue is also been started. And here we are able to see multiple accounts. One is administrator account and another is user account. The machine link will be attached in the description, and here we are able to see the credentials for user and the administrator. So let's go to administrator part. And the password is password 456 exclamation. And also please make sure to add the bridge adapter in the machine box. So here we will run cmd and we will check the IP address. The command in the Windows machine is ipconfig. So ipconfig, enter, and here we got the IP 192.168.0.104. So we will just ping and we will see if the host is live. And yes, we receive ICMP packets back. This works in three-way handshake process: SYN, SYNACK and ACK. SYN stands for sending some packets, and we got the SYN-ACK packet, that is SYN and acknowledgement, and then we give the acknowledgement packet again to the machine to develop the connection. So here the machine is alive. We will close and we will full screen the Kali machine. Hope you are able to see this. Now we will first start with nmap scan. So nmap -t4 -p-a and the IP address 192.168.0.104. Now here, what is T4? T4 is the threads that we are sending. We can also send T5 threads, but I guess it will be the most expensive one for this machine. And here there is -p-. The -p- means to scan all the ports. -a stands for to scan everything, every possibility, that is operating system versions and all other things. So let's hit enter. Let's wait for the scan results, and we can also start MSF console, that is Metasploit. Till Metasploit starts, we will discuss about the staged payloads and unstaged payloads. Staged payloads is used to send the packets or send the payload in the form of stages, that is in a sequential manner. And non-staged or unstaged payloads is used to send the payload in the form of non-staged sequential order. stage payload are less stable, but they work for most of the cases, and non-stage payload is not a good stable version, but it works sometimes. So yeah, here we got our nmap scan results. Here we are able to see 135 port number is open for Microsoft Windows RPC, NetBIOS is open, and Microsoft DS. This fascinates me. Microsoft DS, Windows 7 Ultimate, and here we can see some of the other ports for RPC. And I will just Google this, and as an attacker, as a security researcher, it's our job's task to keep learning. So let's get into a Metasploit first, then we will Google about this. So we can can directly search this. If we get anything, then it's fine. No, we didn't got anything. So here I will Google. Here I will write the name and the exploit. So what pop-ups in the first attempt? Here we are able to see Eternal Blue MS17010. So this means it seems to be vulnerable for Eternal Blue. So let's search. Here we will search Eternal Blue, and yeah, here we got some of the auxiliaries and the models in Metasploit. So here is scanner, auxiliary scanner, SMB MS17010. Here's exploit. Here's exploit for Windows. I will try using this exploit, or else we will just scan in the initial phase. So I will type here use this auxiliary scanner. So auxiliary scanner SMB and SMB MS17101. So here we will set our host. Our host stands for remote host. So 192.168.0.104. This is our Blue Machine's IP address. Yeah, it is set. Now we will type run. And we got the result. Host is likely vulnerable to MS010 Windows 7, and it's the architecture name. So yeah, this is vulnerable to SMB services for Eternal Blue exploit. So here we will do we will use the exploit now. This exploit, use exploit Windows SMB MS17010 ET Eternal Blue, and let's hit enter. So the payload has been configured to Windows x64 Metapreter reverse TCP. Now this reverse TCP is a stage payload. See, I will just open a notepad. As we discussed, there is staged payload which is less stable, but it works most of the time. That is like Metapreter / reverse _ TCP, and non-staged payload looks like Metapreter _ reverse _ TCP. So here we can get to know that which is staged payload and which is non-staged payload. So here we will set our host again, our host 192.168.0.104, enter, and we will check. manually, or we can say checked passively, that if this machine is vulnerable. And here it again uses the auxiliary scanner, and as the results are here, it's likely vulnerable to MS-17. Then we will set payload, or just wait, we will check the options. What is the current payload here? This is the payload that we wanted to execute, or we can also change the payload or set the payload according to us. Set payload is the command for MSF console, so we can type here Windows x64 Metapreter launch reverse TCP, and we can set the payload as well in the form of this. So we will run, enter, and here we are sending the packets to the blue machine, and we are checking that if we are able to get a reverse connection byte. Sending stage 20,000, more than 20,000 bytes, and here I guess we are into the system, so I will type sysinfo. Okay, so we are into the system. I can type here hash dump, and the hashes are dumped for administrator as well as guest and home group user. Home group user means it's for a private user only and not for active directory kind of anything. So here we have got the access. As we saw the exploitation process using Metasploit, and there are n number of different ways through which we can exploit the same vulnerability. We can also use GHDB, that is Google Hacking Database, through which the security researchers are able to find another security researchers research implemented the exploit shellcodes. We can also use GitLab or GitHub as an open source tool for this kind of exploits. So I will just open the browser and show you some of the links which you can use for your exploitation phase. So I will type here Eternal Blue GitHub and hit enter. Here we can get some of the links. I will just open them randomly. And here we are able to see some of the malware scripts, malware samples, Eternal Blue scripts. Here I open this Eternal Blue link, and here you can find the exploit shellcode is in C#, and there is complete step-by-step walkthrough with the help of the screenshots that you can follow. And I would like you to know that you can also write your own shellcodes for this type of exploitation process. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you.